Well, good morning, YouTubers. Bears Rush, BRS here for a Wednesday. And gonna have to slow down on my personal projects and get started back on a 55 Chevrolet Interior today. I have put this gentleman off, a classmate and an old school buddy from grade school all the way through high school. And at the reunion, I felt bad because here it is, gone on this February. Yes, 2 years. No, the car's still on the jack stands. Now, David, I know you're watching this. We all have so much going on, grandkids, family, then I get sidetracked. And you know, I've done upholstery since 97. Got a little burnout, did the 59 Impala last, and now all of a sudden I've got more upholstery work than any old folks like me should have. But I got to tend to business. All right, the indexer is pretty well wrapped up. I did not show online yet. I will come back to that when here we have the bushing for the 2 to 1.5 inches. And then I've got well, it's a snugger fit now. And I still got to put the set screw through here that will go all the way through, and then I'll have different lengths of set screws. One tapped hole, but I'll end up coming through so I can lock these in, and then I'll go from the 1.5 inches to 1, and then the 1 down to probably, I don't know why I'll go to 1/2. Just something I want to do and build and have one indexer in my box, not several of this style. And a little bit like Harold over at ARW did, he built a knob. And Harold, I have to agree, and I did that in the comments, that it's something that we keep putting off and putting off. Let's do it. And you did it. That knob looked really good. So thumbs up to you, Harold, on that knob over at ARW this morning I watched. And, you know, you don't have to have the numbering, but went ahead and stamped in the 4 coordinates and skipped every other one. So this is done on the hex, of course, and then here. But it gives you a reference point. I mean, A, skip B, put C, you know, and then on around, of course, and then didn't put the H, G, and then H would have been over here. But this is milled and machined really well. All showed in the previous video. The Joe blocks marinated right to the finish, and I don't think I can complain one bit about the DRO at all. We're within 2/10, 1/10 on one of them, but most all of them 2/10. And as a hobbyist, I say that's pretty good, especially when I've got some backlash in that quill. All right, that being said, here is the expansion valve out of that Dodge. And I tell you what, this thing is about as square as you can get. So if you're replacing the air conditioner, don't throw these expansion valves away. Gut them. And this made a nice fixture here. This is on the Dayton. This is that piece of bronze Mr. Pratt was nice enough to give me. It had a machine, I had to surface this, and I did not want to go put this on the lathe, index it in. So right on here, right to the belt sander, got a nice perfect flat finish. And now then, this will go on the mill, and I'll use this here. This will be my waste block, and I'll end up putting, actually it's upside here, a bolt through here, a stove bolt. Then of course this gets machined down and cut in half, and so I can put it in a vise. And then I will take the boring bar and I will go around the outside exactly as those people, if y'all have seen the Corvette with Mr. Bell's cut that gear down, I was floored, and I've got something to actually set up and do myself. I don't want to take time to change out that 12-inch chuck and put the 8-inch 3-jaw and then put that in my collet holder, and, which is for the ER32s, and clamp this, and going to do it all on this mill. they're going to enjoy doing it. But after we finish that 55 Chevy interior. Guys, I'll probably be pulling off maybe as much video in here until that is done and out the door, and we make Mr. Melville a happy customer and a good friend still. One project coming back, and I've got to finish up on the Dayton. I'm going to leave this to your guess. What this is going to end up being. These are out of a 396 Hemi. What do they look like when they come in at an angle? It has to do with a South Bend 17. I'll give you that hint. Let's put some guesses out there what the old bear's going to make next for that lathe. I'm giving away too much already. So that's going to be another project. Don't have a forge to do what I want to do to make a cast iron one. Sure don't have a deep enough billfold to go buy what I want for that lathe. So put the comments down below, guys. It'll happen. It may not happen right away, but once we get caught up on the interior and the Corvette and it's out of here, I'm going to get back to enjoying just making tools for this shop that I can use, especially in the knife making business, which is going to be just more or less for my priority of being able to make some. I don't have to sell some to help pay for all this equipment and electricity, but I start turning out a few really good hunting knives first, and I'll get to some pocket knives, good Lord willing. I'm still vertical in the next coming years, but right now, got a source out of Montana if the young man gets back for the Damascus bent. Now, it's not Roots Damascus, but it is hammered and forged. I can buy that blanks from him cheaper than I can actually even think about coming in here, and I don't have the shoulders to do any hand work and forging and holding that and coming in and out of a furnace. I don't have the knowledge, but we're going to start getting into some really nice custom hunting knives here in hopefully the next year. So y'all come back and visit. Please share and put your comments below, and we will probably do a little bit of videoing on the upholstery as we make the covers and the door panels and kick panels and get it ready to go into that wonderful 55 Chevy two-door post. Y'all come back and visit. God bless, and have a great rest of September. Fall being right around the corner. Get ready. Come back and visit. We're out of here.